My name is Mark Schimmelpfennig. I am the staff chaplain at the Road Home program. The mission, working with the vets day after day. Simple as that. Well, moral injury is defined as a morally injurious act to the moral compass that we bring with us from childhood into the military and onward. An injurious event to that compass, whether you perpetrated, witnessed, or failed to prevent an act that goes against that morality. And when we talk about combat PTSD, there could be many instances where moral injury happens, and the effects of moral injury, anger, guilt, self-sabotage, where you don't feel you're worthy of redemption, those are all effects of moral injury. But they also dovetail very closely with PTSD. So what I'm here to do is go from a different direction. So one of my first questions I'll ask a vet is, how's your soul? And hardly any of the vets I talk to have ever been asked that question before. And so it's able to start a conversation that can, A, get the vet to understand what moral injury means to them, a way to forgiveness, changing perspectives on the trauma and the effects of it, and what I call becoming a wounded healer, but is better described as making meaning of your service. Making meaning of what you did, how you did it, and paying that forward into the civilian world. Well, first of all, if that veteran is someone who is a person of faith and is struggling with that faith because of what happened to them and the traumas that they suffered, I can provide theological and spiritual support. But what they can get from me otherwise is we can begin to dive into what I just described in the moral injurious parts of this entity that they bring with themselves to places like the Road Home. And we can start to tweak it apart, tweeze it apart, and begin to heal it. Basically, what it boils down to is helping a veteran heal their moral injury through the steps I just described, and reconnecting with their Creator, reconnecting with their faith. And that, besides dealing with the moral injury part, which really doesn't have as much a theological aspect to it as reconnecting with faith, they're connected. And so I've had plenty of vets thank me for helping them make that happen. When I talk to the veterans who come to our program for the first time, I introduce myself as a veteran. I had PTSD. My drug of choice was alcohol. And that gives me, for lack of a better way to describe it, street cred. And if the veterans want to talk about anything that's on their mind, I mean, they take 2 weeks to go through our accelerated treatment program, and they have lives, families, things are going on, and so they're under a lot of pressure. And because of the aspects of our ATP, we put them in a place that they're not used to, and there's a lot of stress. And I can listen. I can listen to whatever it is they want to say. I meet them where they're at. I don't evangelize. And I feel that my job, my mission, is to help them heal. Because, quite honestly, that helps me heal. And that's why I can still do this after 9 years. And I have been here for every single cohort of the accelerated treatment program. And I have seen many, many changes. Not only growth in staff, but an evolution in treatment modalities, the effectiveness of what we do, and being able to branch out into different ways to offer the same kind of treatment to veterans remotely. You know, we have a 2-week ATP. We can do it 1 week. We can do ATP remotely. It has expanded our footprint and allowed us to be able to reach more veterans and really help them. And that's been huge. And then being part of the team that, you know, I'm able to interact with pretty much everybody at the road home. I can go from silo to silo to silo to silo. And I have learned so much from my colleagues. I can't even tell you. And with the research that we've done and continue to do, that has validated the efficacy of our treatment process, how we do it, and the fact that as a veteran, I'm helping my brothers and sisters. That's why I'm here.